Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all back after our couple of weeks off to our 4th episode of Campaign 2 of Caches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons & Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Mac and Cheese Please, Nina Nikolic, and moves like Jagger from the GG and crew. VS cannot be with us tonight. So we'll be rolling without him for the evening. So I have to remember how to play this game now. I feel like it's been so long.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking that. I was like, wait, what do we do?
I don't have my notebook, but I got my dice.
I got my notebook. Well, I've got both my notebook and my dice. I remembered.
I have Ron's flute for some reason.
Ooh, tin whistle. Let's go.
If anyone needs to know where we were at, my notes say Wilted Rose.
Oh,
I don't even think I wrote that down.
Whoa. No, hold on.
Nope. That's not where y'all are. I'll tell you that.
I know.
Your
it's
notes are
probably from a
garbage.
completely
No.
different game.
No, that's the right game.
I wrote down Withered Rose in the middle of the
Okay. So my
paper.
notes are on point, just not for what I thought it was.
It was
I
already
wrote
it,
down.
And I
it was
don't
already
remember
said.
why.
It was already said.
The
Moves.
church. The church is just a large frog. Does that make any sense to anyone?
Is that what you wrote down?
I mean, I'm trying to read it, and that's what it looks like it says.
It's definitely not a large frog.
There's no large frog? Okay, I'll think on that one then.
Yeah, you may want to reevaluate those notes. But anyway,
Is anybody good at reading my handwriting? Let me know in chat.
I'm not.
Oh no. I hate when that happens.
Anyway, a couple of announcements. As you all know, you got us to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you very much. We very much appreciate it.
I should be eating some sandwiches right now.
What I will
so
say
happy.
also is I think we're already halfway to the number of watch hours that we need to be monetized on YouTube. So we're halfway there.
My God.
You know what would really help y'all? If every single one of you in the chat right now opened up a YouTube page of our live stream, and even if you just prefer to watch it on Twitch, if you just mute it, pretty sure that still counts because YouTube don't care like Twitch cares. So,
But anyway, yeah, thank you all so much.
saying.
Yeah. And also, for our podcast, I was very surprised last time I looked because I really didn't pay attention to a lot of stuff while we were out. But I logged back into the podcast and saw we had over 2,900 plays. So thank you guys.
Thank
Is that
you guys.
total
Oh my
or
gosh.
season 2 or?
That's all time the running number. So and my
That's
notes say
amazing.
before that episode 3 we were at 2,600. So thanks for listening to us.
Very nice. Thank you. Love you all.
Appreciate it. And we'll be getting more podcast stuff up as more things happen, as we do more things. That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. Now that we're back, we'll have more content. There you go. And speaking of content, everything's back to normal now. So Monday evenings at 6 p.m. is Tome of Knowledge with moves like Jagger, as well as VS and me, where we talk about any and all things D&D. I think last episode was really cool, and where was it building an NPC was the last one where we built an NPC?
Yeah.
And then we've got another fun one for this Monday. It'll be a little surprise.
Oh, well, the last one was
classes for new players.
classes for noobs.
That's right. Yeah. And the one before that was building an NPC.
Yeah.
So lots of fun talk, a lot of cool things there. And then Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Pacific are art streams with Bun. And last time on Tuesday, she was drawing Priestess Soraya, who's looking super awesome.
Yeah. We're drawing Buff Mommy right now, and then we're going to be drawing Mean Mommy next. So if you guys are into that, make sure you stop by.
You don't remember
Wait, have
Mean
we met
Mommy?
Mean Mommy?
Yeah.
She's like, step on me, Mommy.
Yeah, step on me
Ooh,
by
who's stepping on us?
the Inquisitor lady who's chasing after us.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Yeah.
She's old
Inquisitor
news.
Amelie.
But that's not fun.
That was so 3 episodes ago.
It was so 3 episodes ago. Listen, my memory doesn't. I don't even know what I did yesterday, so I'm not gonna know what I did a week
in
ago.
real life.
Anyway, as well, if you haven't yet, please go check out our Patreon where you can get early access to all those audio things So podcasts and things of that sort, as well as early access to the episode for the podcast. And then, like they mentioned before, check out our YouTube, and then we also have a Discord if you want to come hang out and talk about whatever you want. I don't know. Say whatever you want in there. Come hang out with us. All the links are in the chat or in the description if you're watching in the future. But with that being said, anyone else have anything they want to say before we roll into this?
I feel like we forgot something. Something's missing.
When does the merch store
Patreon.
launch?
Oh, it's merch.
Merch?
Yeah.
We don't have merch yet.
We don't have merch, but
Not
that's
yet.
what's missing.
Not yet.
It's okay. Not
It's
yet.
coming back.
Keep a lookout.
Just if you want merch, DM Maximus Rake
Jesus Christ.
and tell him you love merch and that you're gonna spend all the money, and then we'll see what happens. Just like
What?
DM him like 5 times, because 1 time might not be like enough.
Dear
So,
God. I
Heck,
will
do it 6 times.
6 times, yeah. 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
whatever.
numbers
That's
are
fine.
better. It's
Oh,
true.
yeah, just do it. That's
Everybody
fine.
knows.
I need friends to talk to, so just DM me about merch.
Oh, thanks. I'll DM you
Didn't read
about
it that
merch and
way.
other things.
But here, we'll have merch whenever y'all come up with a name for your crew. How about that? Ah.
Touche.
Mhm.
It is. I have the visualization in my head of what the new logo could look like.
Mhm.
It came to me like in a dream. But,
There you go.
but I don't know what the words aren't there. But my heart is. It's like my hands want to draw. You guys, they want to draw. So
It's like in a
Figure it out.
dream where like the words are just blurred, so you can't read them, but you know that there are
It's
words
like, you
there.
just can't. I don't know what they say yet, but I know it's gonna happen.
Asterix
Mm.
Roughnecks.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against that. That's kind of fun.
Oh my God, Starship Troopers.
Oh, that's not Asterix voice. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh man, the only
need
good
a more-
pirate's a
a
dead
more-
pirate. Wait. Anyway, before we go completely off of the rails, so let's go ahead and get settled in for tonight's episode of Casters and Cantrips. Our story last left off with the wayward crew leaving the city gates of Linares and heading towards the small fishing villages on the island to gain information about bandits in the area. After around a day and a half of travel, the group made it to the small fishing villages. And after talking to some of the locals, the party was pointed in the direction of Walter, the fisherman, as he had some recent dealings with the bandits. After enduring his prickly attitude, the party was ultimately pointed in the general direction of where the bandits were last seen when they were taking all of his fishing supplies. Ultimately, the group ran into 2 lizard folk brothers named Kurzak and Karzak. 2 brothers used to run with the pirate crew of the Bearded Crab, but it had recently been sunk by hunters. Both Kurzak and Karzak also recognized 2 of our party members, Taj and Azrik, from their previous dealings in their previous crew. After learning that the party had been hired by the city-states, the bandits took great offense to this and attacked them. They were taken by surprise as more bandits emerged from hiding places to ambush the group. After a quite brutal battle, leaving both sides pretty heavily injured, the bandits ultimately surrendered when they realized that they had been defeated. After dealing with the bandits, the party made their way back to the city to report back to Priestess Soraya, and upon their arrival, they informed her of their successful mission. Soraya held up her end of the bargain and dispelled the arcane ward that was protecting the captain's rudder in Taj's possession. Upon inspection of the pages, however, the party found that the text was written in some sort of unintelligible magical script. Upon learning that the contents of the rudder were currently out of their reach, the party agreed to meet with Soraya's superior for some additional work. And that is where we'll begin our episode this evening. So, I believe where we last left off, you were stepping into the large cathedral as you were
That's right.
led to the middle of the city
You were?
in Linares. Yes, you were.
We were
'Cause I
following
just-
her to a place.
Yeah,
and then
'cause I
we,
just
like, as
listened
soon
to
as
the
we
recap.
followed her, we ended.
Okay.
And as you approach this large sort of cathedral with intricate stonework. And I'd mentioned stained glass windows featuring different depictions of the lightsmith or her hammer or her anvil, or her forging something. You make your way inside, and unlike, what we as people are used to, the Church of the Lightsmith is very much devoted to the forge and creation, fire. So as you enter, you see quite a large forge inside with many different either acolytes, perhaps lower level priestesses or priests and priestesses, or anyone there just trying to hone their craft, all sort of working at different stations inside of there. And as Soraya leads you in sort of past the group of people there into sort of a smaller area in the back, which leads to hallways and many different alcoves with rooms, offices, those things of the sort. And as you make your way, you see there a door sort of pretty intricate at the end of the hallway, with sort of a nameplate there that is emboldened or engraved into it as the High Priest Adamir. Are you ready to go inside?
Yes.
Very well. And she knocks on the door, and silent for a moment. And then you hear sort of a voice emerging from the room. Come inside, please. And she opens the door and just sort of motions you all inside.
All right, we'll go in.
Mm-hmm. And you see he's sort of much more traditional as you would think of sort of a high priest, with these sort of resplendent robes, piles of paperwork on the desk. And you see before you an older man who may have some elf lineage with the sort of pointed ears. You may recognize as half elven, with sort of long blonde hair pulled back, very fair skinned, and some blue eyes. And he doesn't even look up from his paperwork, and he says, "Yes, our weekly food offerings are not until Tears Day. You may come back into the front and wait with everyone else." Soraya, I thought I had told you not to bring. And he sort of looks up and then realizes that you are just not regular folk. I do apologize. He sort of puts the quill down. What can I do for you here?
Does he have any cool like stuff in his office? Like trinkets, paintings, maps?
Sure.
I'm just gonna start looking at those.
Mm-hmm. And you can see there's a map with just general shipping lanes on the wall. His desk is just piled with paperwork. There are a couple knickknacks and some things on a shelf behind him and that kind of stuff.
Yes, we're here for work. We were told by Soraya that you had a job for it.
Oh. Soraya, is this true? You've brought people to do some work, have you? And he looks sort of, I wouldn't say not pleased with her, but sort of like, oh, this again. Yes, I have brought some very capable people that I am acquaintances with that have already done some work for me that I could hope do work to benefit the Church of the Lightsmith as a whole. Very well. You may leave, Soraya. I will have a meeting with these folk. It's like, very well, and just sort of bows out and closes the door. So, looking for work. What is it that you would say you specialize in particular?
All sorts of things, really. Let's see. We are mercenaries, adventurers for hire. We also have ways of, negotiations, diplomacy, whatever's required, really.
Oh, speak for yourself, love. I'm building stuff, making stuff, crafting stuff. Do you need stuff? Because I can probably make you some stuff.
He sort of, his eyes widen.
Incredible fishing rod. I've never seen anything like it my whole life. And really, incredible.
Fellow artisan. Interesting. I'll keep this in mind, but we're not in need of any more artisans at the moment. You did mention mercenaries for hire. Perhaps there is something that you could help me with if you are to gain favor with the lightsmith in the church. We have sort of a pilgrimage of sorts for fledgling acolytes or priests of the lightsmith. Are any of you familiar with this ritual?
Are we?
I've
Roll
heard
religion.
whispers about it.
Roll a religion roll to see how much you all know about pilgrimages and the sort of the lightsmith.
I know nothing.
Oh,
3.
wow, really? 11. It's one of my highest stats, but sure.
14.
14. For Taj, it's not uncommon for people of like the clergy to go and have to do something to prove themselves to the gods or what have you. You're not really familiar with the intricate details of the lightsmith and what they require for here.
Sorry, what was it? Religion?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural
Let's
20.
fucking go.
Oh!
Just come in and sit down and just say, take that. So I'm assuming
Sorry, what are we
through-
doing? It doesn't matter. We win.
Don't worry, I got this, guys.
Yep. So I'm assuming as you come in and just from your just general studies and that you'd like to read so much, you're very well aware of the pilgrimage of new priests to the lightsmith. They have to make a pilgrimage to Mount Cabradon, and they have to go there by land through the vast jungles into the actual mountain itself, which as you go inside, they're required to bring back some of the magma and to bring it back to their own forge.
Yes, I heard a priest talking about this on a ship.
Yes.
And? Tell us more.
Talking to you, Emmy.
What'd you say? I didn't hear it.
So tell us more.
Oh, yeah, they have to, well, I was listening to this guy, and he didn't know I was listening to him, but he was telling this other guy, he also didn't know I was listening to him, but they were telling this, what he was having to do, and he had to go through the jungle, and he was talking about how he was planned for it, and he had prepared all of his supplies. I didn't really understand, what a jungle is, but then they had to go to this Mount, what was it called again?
I believe you're looking for Mount Cabradon.
Cabradon, which I've actually also read about, but that's another story. And then they had to get some lava, I think, or some fire or something. He had a special container that he had specially made.
And what does that have to do with us?
Well, the sort of pathway to Mount Cabradon is quite treacherous, and we have seen some resistance, either through flora or fauna, on the way there. And it appears that there are some that live out in the wilderness that have decided that the pilgrimage is no longer to their liking, and have currently stopped those from completing it, which is disastrous for us, as you can see, for if you have not completed your pilgrimage, you cannot become a priest of the lightsmith. So, if you are interested, perhaps you could pave the way for future priests and priestesses of the lightsmith. I will send one of my acolytes, of course, with you, as they have yet to complete their pilgrimage, so...
So we don't have to be priests ourselves, right?
No, unless you will, of course, you're interested. I just need you to make sure that the way is
not really.
safe.
I would
just
like
so-
to learn more about the flora and fauna in the area.
But doesn't us paving the way for them negate the process of them proving themselves?
Well, the journey in itself is quite daunting for those that have lived their entire lives in the city. I'm more interested in making it more palatable, as there are those that would stop them from entering the mountain itself, claiming it belongs to them or something of the sort. Nonsense.
See. And how much are you willing to pay for such service?
What is your going rate?
The highest guy.
We are pretty expensive. I don't know if you can afford us. What is the most that you can offer?
What's your budget?
Well, I think something of the sort could easily be, I don't know, 100 gold apiece.
Is that appropriately priced?
Like an insight roll.
Got it. 13.
I would say you're not sure like how treacherous it is, like this actual work, but you do know that being the city-states ran by this one, the Church of the Lightsmith, their entire sort of export is things that they've forged. They have fuck tons of money.
Well, seeing how this is potentially quite dangerous if we have to eliminate the fauna, as you say, and one of your own are accompanying us, so that requires protection from us to ensure that your acolyte is not harmed in any way. I believe 175 is more appropriate.
Make a persuasion roll.
18, baby.
175 if it is. Shall we
Excellent.
draw up the paperwork?
Of course.
Very well. And he sort of leans back in his chair and just says, Samuel! And then a few moments go by and you hear some heavy footsteps down the hallway, and the door opens and you see sort of a young human with like sandy brown hair, who's probably like late teens, holding like a bunch of stack of papers. And as he opens the door, like a handful falls down onto the ground. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, high priest, what can I do for you? Samuel, I need you to do two things for me. First off, I need you to write up the contract for this group of mercenaries to, of course, investigate the issues we're having with the road to the pilgrimage. And you will also be accompanying them. It's high time that you complete your pilgrimage instead of wallowing around here and doing odd jobs for those of us. Time for you to grow up a little bit. Absolutely. All right. Do you have a quill? Yes. And he just hands it over to him, and you see that there's sort of a side desk for him to sit on. It's almost like this is like his assistant or someone underneath him who's kind of a fuck up. And just starts kind of furiously just sort of writing some sort of contract based on the context he got from the high priest. A few moments later, he's like, all right, everything, here you go. And he looks it over. Is this satisfactory to you all? And
Does Samuel look young?
oh yeah. Yeah.
Does he look like he's trying at least? Like
Yeah.
he's kind of a fuck up, but
He's
you
fuck
just
up, but
meant
he's
that
trying real hard.
Treating him like that. Okay.
He's trying real hard, but like he's
And he's
like clumsy. Yeah.
check. I'll review the paperwork to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Pretty standard. It's agreed to your fee of 175 gold per person for the job, and that Samuel is to accompany you to ensure the job's completed, and that you were responsible for anything along the way, clearing the path, and deterring anyone from keeping future priests and acolytes from completing their pilgrimage, essentially.
All right.
Nothing nefarious to it.
I will sign it.
Same.
Do we all have to sign?
Oh no, not everyone needs to sign. It's all right.
Yes, you do.
Oh, well, never mind then.
If you'd like
I'll
your
sign.
gold, you must agree to the terms.
One moment. I seem to have lost me specs.
Well, still work.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay. She gives it back on the table.
I'm assuming you all are going to sign.
Yeah.
Very well. And he sort of just takes it, rolls it up, puts it in a scroll case, and then puts it like underneath his desk in like a little holding area where he has papers and things and such. Well, whenever you'd like to begin, just inform Samuel when you will be leaving, and you will be in tow with you. Is there anything else that you need from me? Any questions of the sort?
Are you aware of what danger will lie ahead that you seem to know a little bit of?
Uncertain. As you can see, it's been quite some time since I've done my pilgrimage. So, no telling what sort of monsters or wild beings or anything out there that are causing trouble. I just have the reports that we're not able to complete their, pilgrimage.
I'd like to speak to these eyewitnesses. Maybe we could get some more detailed information before we embark.
Very well. Chat with Samuel as he came back with his tail between his legs, figuratively, last time he tried to go.
Excellent. Not excellent, but excellent that he has the information. Okay, very well.
Indeed. Perhaps if you complete this in a satisfactory manner, that there will be other opportunities between us.
Very good. Then we look forward working with you in the future upon our return.
Indeed. Safe travels.
May the lights guide your path. Is that what they say?
Sure. Yes, of course. He just sort of waves his hand to like signal to you time to leave.
Wonderful. All right, let's go. Is that what they say? Came out of me.
These people can make you feel a little bit on edge.
Yeah, all business it seems. No empathy.
Well,
We should.
Samuel? Samuel?
Yes! Yeah, I'm right here. I didn't go anywhere.
Oh,
Excellent.
right.
I thought you disappeared. So,
No.
unimpressive. Anyways, you returned from your failed expedition. Could you explain what happened on the road there?
Oh, well, see, I went probably, not like a full day, and then I walked away from the city, and was like the longest I've ever been away from the city. And I didn't bring enough food. And then I left my food out, and then I don't know, like something got my food, and then I woke up and then I was hungry, so I didn't want to like keep going, so I just came back.
Oh dear.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that nothing happened to you. You were just hungry, so you returned.
Oh yeah, like nothing happened to me, but like I've heard people say that like monsters were like trying to get them and stuff, and stuff like that. I heard someone say that they made it all the way to Mount Cabradon, and then like somebody told them like, hey, you can't go in here anymore, and then they didn't, and then they came back.
And who?
What kind of monsters?
Like jungle monsters, and like jungle monsters.
The animals that just live in the jungle.
Oh yeah, but yeah, animals are like monsters, or
There is a difference between animals and monsters.
Well, there's probably like both, or maybe there's like animal monsters that are like not all the way animal, but like not all the way monster.
You think
like
possibly
like
it's a
lizardmen?
human?
What? Sorry, I didn't hear. You were both talking at me, and I don't
gotcha.
differentiate very well.
You have problem focusing. Were they like lizardmen? Like us, but lizard people.
Oh,
Those aren't monsters or animals. Those would be humanoids.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
Well, I saw like a lizard, but it was just like a lizard. Is that what you mean? I don't know if it was a boy or a girl though, so I don't know if it was a lizard man or a lizard woman.
Fantastic. We're being underpaid.
Might I suggest a first step before we depart on this expedition? Let's double check that we have enough food for this land, because we don't want to be splitting our rations too thin, do we?
Oh, and also, do you have? I'll look at Samuel. Do you have your lava carrier?
Oh yeah, I keep that in my room. Do I need it?
You should get that. Yeah.
Oh,
This is your pilgrimage. We're coming.
Oh.
So, you need like a weapon would probably be good, right?
okay,
Or shield.
yeah. I don't have a shield.
Armor.
I don't know how to fight. So,
What are your skills, son?
I can write pretty good. I'm really good at like getting things for people. And then sometimes like I don't know, I try to make stuff on the forge and it's like okay. It's not really okay. It's like pretty bad, but like I'm gonna learn more like after I finish like the journey thing that I'm supposed to do.
Perhaps I can give you some tips as we go.
Oh wow! Like, are you a priest of the Light Forge too? I haven't seen you around here.
I'm not a priest of the Light Forge, but I am crafty.
Oh, okay, Grandma. Can I call you Grandma, or like you're not like my real grandma, but
No, but you can call me whatever you like, dear.
okay, cool. Thanks.
I call her grandma, but that's also because my people call all of our elders grandma.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Oh,
call her
look at
Granny.
that. You
It's
have
order.
something in common already.
I don't think we do, actually.
Oh
I've read a couple of books. I don't think he's ever opened one.
no, I've seen some stuff in books, and like I've read some.
Mhm.
Oh, your glasses are really big and cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Sama, do you have any money? And how long is this pilgrimage usually?
I don't have any money. No, I don't have any of that. I don't really need any of that because like the whole like the church thing takes care of me, and like because like there's food sometimes, and like I have a room, and
Okay. So you're here out of necessity because room and board and food is applied. Do you even want to be a crafter or an artisan?
oh yeah, like yeah, definitely.
What do you craft?
I mean, like stuff. I don't like, just
Like
stuff.
what?
Nuts
What?
and bolts,
What?
shields, weaponry.
Yeah,
armor?
like all those things, like anything that you can craft. Like that's what I want to do.
So, are you able to manage to get rations for this pilgrimage that we're about to embark on?
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, I could.
Like 10
I
days
could
worth?
probably. What?
Like 10 days worth?
Oh wow, how am I going to carry all that?
Maybe you
Oh,
can
we
craft
can help
yourself a
to
backpack.
carry.
Okay, a backpack. And,
Bedroll,
Okay, yeah, bedroll.
water skin for drinking,
Okay, got it. What else?
medicine kit,
Yeah, I don't have that.
Weapon.
flint and tinder, hot fires, cookware, anything?
Oh, okay. So okay, like, are you gonna start the fire? Like, do I need to bring that or?
Let's just look. Here's my adventuring pack. This is what the necessities you need when you go on an adventure, or in your case, a pilgrimage.
Okay.
And then I'll like take out my pack and show them what's in it. There's rope, rations, bandage,
What do you need rope for?
all sorts of things. Like tying
You
up,
always need rope. Everyone knows this.
climbing up mountains,
make
climbing
fishing
down.
rope.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and find rope too. I'll just ask like my grandpa for that stuff. Like, did you think he was scary? Like, he's pretty scary, right?
That's your grandfather?
Wait, that was your grandpa?
Oh yeah, that's my grandpa.
This is making a lot more sense,
Ah,
actually.
yeah. I love
Lovely
nepotism.
chap he is.
Or did your grandfather tell you how long this pilgrimage is?
It's like, I don't know, like as many days as you like think it might be, and then like some more maybe.
And where are we going again?
Mount Cabradon.
Excellent. Maybe I'll ask someone else how long this will take. Maybe, yes, we'll ask anyone competent.
Okay.
Oh, maybe we could see if Saria finished her pilgrimage, because she's a priestess, right?
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Emmy, thank you.
So like, are we going now? Like, do I need to get this stuff now, or like, are we gonna meet somewhere, or like, are we doing it like tomorrow, or like sometime? Like, I don't know. Like, what's our itinerary? Like, what's the schedule looking like? Because like I have a lot to do. I have like important stuff to do too. So
Like what?
More important than your pilgrimage?
Well, I mean, yeah, I just gotta get my schedule like lined up.
Like what? What do you have to do?
Well, I'm like really important. Like, I help a lot of the priests like do stuff around here.
What if
By doing
you
what?
didn't do this pilgrimage?
Oh, that would be like, I know, no way. Like, I have to do this, like, because I want to, like, be a priest, and like, I really want to make my grandpa proud of me, and like, I kind of screwed it up last time. Didn't bring enough food, so like, this is it. Like, I got to do it.
I feel like maybe you might be better off in a different profession. Maybe doing something. Anything else?
Well, like, I haven't really like thought of like anything else to do, because like, I wanted to get in like the family business, and like I know I can do it, right? Like, it's in my blood and like all that other stuff. Like I'll get it.
Will you?
Just because your family does something doesn't mean that you have to do it. And they may tell you all the time that that's your destiny and that's what you're meant to do, but you don't have to. You can do what you want to do.
No, but that's what I want to do. That like, this is it. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm really into it.
It doesn't really seem like you are.
Well, I mean, like, what are you into? Like, don't judge me or anything. Like, you don't know me.
You're right, I don't know you, but I clearly got an immeasurable amount of information and the type of person you are at your current young age. Right. We will embark tomorrow morning, so please be sure to collect all these resources and materials we have told you to acquire for this trip. We're going to talk to some people to determine how long this pilgrimage should usually take.
He said he's good at getting stuff, so I'm sure he'll be perfectly fine with his list, won't you, lad?
Oh yeah, like all the things, like I like wrote them down, or like I remembered them. Like I got it, like the whole like the bed thing and like the ropes, like it'll be fine. Yeah, the stuff to put him in.
Bandages.
Yeah, things to eat. Yeah,
A knife, in just in case. You never know what you might have to fight, but will protect you. But you never know.
okay, yeah. Like I don't really want to fight anything unless like I really have to, because like, yeah.
Or fine, whatever. Yes. We'll tomorrow. Here.
Like right here, like right outside Grandpa's office.
Yes, well,
Sure.
let's keep
We don't-
it simple for the boy.
You're right, Cooter. You're right. Yeah.
All right, got you. I'll be right here. Like what time in the morning? Like sunrise or like before it or like a little after.
What time sunrise here?
I don't know. 6:30 a.m.
7.
When the
7.
sun rises.
Okay.
We'll embark in 7 in the morning.
Okay, got it. Okay, are we gonna do breakfast before, or like on the way?
That's actually a good question.
Just eat beforehand.
Got it. Okay, eat first, get all the stuff, and then be in front of Grandpa's office. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll totally be here.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Good lad.
All right, now what?
Oh, is there here? I mean, not there. I mean, here. Is there a library?
No, this is my grandpa's office. Like, there's no library
No.
right here.
I mean, in this building.
Like probably, yeah. I could probably
I
ask my
understand.
grandpa.
No.
I mean, he'll probably let you go. Like, if you want to go, like I could ask him if we can go.
I'll ask him if I can go. I don't think we should. I mean, I don't think we should go.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like that's like kind of what I do is like I like do things and like like
You
for my
haven't
grandpa
really
and
explained what you do yet, actually.
well,
Or
like
what
that's
you
the thing
can
I would
make,
do. Like I would be
or
like,
what
hey, you want to go to the
do.
library? And I'd be like, hey, grandpa, like we got to go to the library. Is that like cool with you? And like, where's the library? And like, do I need a key? Like I figured that stuff out.
Let's just do it, Emmy.
Okay.
Or like
Look at
it's
her.
cool. Like
I just
if you
I
don't
just-
want to, like that's totally fine. Like we don't have to go to a library. I mean, it's fine.
I just turn and look at Cooter. I'm like, are all surface people like this, actually? I thought you guys were the normal ones. But if more people are like this, I might understand why the people from my home don't like you very much.
There are some people like this, love, but they grow up eventually. They just need to learn.
Hey,
The learning experience, that's what the pilgrimage
can
is
we
all
put
about,
him
love.
here, though?
What?
Can't we just leave him here? And we'll just do the pilgrimage for him?
Well, I suppose we could, but he still needs to go eventually, and the poor thing will probably likely just get himself killed without Azric. I don't know how much help I'll be,
It's
but
true.
definitely Azric will be useful to him, so...
Why does it fall
And,
upon me?
Well, you're the brawn, son.
And you
I
can
mean,
shoot things out
I
of your
make you
hands
the
and-
fishing rods to get your meals, and I'm a helpful little lass at times, but it's not like I'm going to be doing all of this fighting business you all keep getting yourselves into. I have research to be done on this expedition.
Look, we will all do our best to protect Samuel. But
Dies, do
From
we
the
still
looks of
get
it-
paid?
Yeah, we still get paid. Yes, I mean,
Okay.
as long as we return,
But if he doesn't return, that's okay.
that is problematic.
Is it?
I just think the 5-year-olds where I'm from are more competent, so.
It is
Well, by the
interesting that you say
looks
that.
of it, it seems like this is an easy job. He barely left a day out the city. So
I also don't think the High Priest will allow us to proceed without him.
right, he's supposed to go to the mountain, fill his bucket, and return.
Yes, is not part of our contract to fulfill that as well? Or is it only to clear the path for the future priests?
Contract states that we clear the path.
And he's there to observe you to make sure it's completed.
It's like
Yes,
extra
so we have-
baggage.
But we do need to bring him.
Why
Correct.
don't we bring somebody else and talk to the other guy and switch it out?
We might be able to negotiate a more reliable escort.
Or we redraw contract and get more money?
What do you sign the
But-
contract, though?
Yes, we have.
But we can just not do it.
But the reality is that his grandfather paying us essentially so he can complete the pilgrimage. That is the true reason of this job. The clearing the path is probably just a ruse because of, well, it's his grandson and he wants his grandson to succeed by any means. So I believe he has no confidence in his grandchild.
I can see why.
Let's just talk to Saria and see how long it actually takes.
Okay.
Don't forget your bucket, Samuel.
Oh, I'm still right here. Like I didn't leave yet. I thought.
You were here the whole time?
Oh yeah.
I didn't even see him.
I completely forgot again.
I
Unbelievable.
completely did not know he was there.
Yeah, that
You
happens a
should-
lot. I'll just.
He's a
you
very
know.
unassuming lad.
You have a espionage as a profession. Like, you blend in like
Yeah.
easily.
I mean,
Azric could use a great espionagist on his crew.
I mean,
yeah.
like
You
I
could
totally
join
could.
our pirate ship if you'd like. We don't have the ship part yet.
What?
We're not pirates. Nope.
No, you do
Not
not
at
get to
all.
join us because you are
hired-
incompetent.
Mercenaries.
All right, so you're
I just
definitely
thought we
like.
could make him mop the deck. That's what they're always making
Wait,
people do
hold
in the
on,
stories when
hold
they
on.
don't like them.
Hold on,
We
hold
are
on, hold
used-
on, hold 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 on.
I shake
Wait.
him. Emil.
So, you're pirates or not pirates? And he's like talking very loudly in the hallway here.
We are hired mercenaries.
Not pirates.
Not pirate. We don't even have a ship. What kind
Okay.
of pirate?
Whoa. Okay.
What kind of pirates
like,
would we be if we didn't
wow.
have a ship?
wow, that would be like okay. Well, you guys are like really funny because like if
It's
you
like
were
a blacksmith.
pirates, like
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
like people would try to kill you. Like I would have to like try to kill you or something. Like
Why?
That's ridiculous.
yeah, I know because like
Emmy.
yeah. Because like because all the shipping lanes and stuff and like all the pirates like that steal like all of our stuff that we work really hard on and like yeah
oh,
like
no, we don't steal your stuff.
right okay not pirate got it well you got me wow
That's
you guys are great
a pirate without a ship's like a blacksmith without a forge. You know what I mean?
wow yeah I guess you're right yeah you would need a forge wow
Okay, well, Samuel, love, go and get all the things on your list, all right? And
All right,
we'll
cool,
see
yeah.
you in the morning.
right breakfast then see you guys all right cool later
Yes,
and he like
good job.
turns and like I'm gonna go this way and then like starts like walking down the hallway where you guys came in. He walks off.
Emmy, you cannot say that.
What?
What you just said. Absolutely cannot say that again.
I just said that we didn't steal their
No.
things. I can't say that.
Since that you are incompetent as well, maybe you two make a good couple. I see
Oh
it in
no,
the future.
he's not. No, he is very stupid.
You are of the same cloth to me.
I am not stupid. I have read probably more books than you've ever seen in your entire life.
That is probably true, but you do not act like it.
I have never been here before. This is my first time coming above the surface, and I'm trying my best, and it's really hard. I don't know why you're being so mean to me right now.
It's all right. It's all right, dear. Like, now, remember, people don't like pirates.
Oh, okay. This is the part that I'm not understanding because the books that I've read, all of the pirates are like the good guys and the heroes, and they find all the treasure and they save the day.
I mean, sometimes, but most of the time, it's a bad thing, and you shouldn't tell people that.
Oh. So lie to them.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay. Glad we got that out of the way. Let's talk to Sorry
And
before.
I will choose to opt out of any of those conversations.
I appreciate it, Kuta.
I'm just here to add to my research all of your crazy adventures and that. And she just starts scribbling in her notebook.
All right, let's just speak to Sorry and see what we're actually getting ourselves into.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Easy enough. You leave the large cathedral to the lightsmith and make your way through the Linares city proper. And where Sorry is, Forge is sort of the outskirts, the cathedral's in the middle. It takes you a little bit to get through the city. But you come back. It's at this point, I believe, like late afternoon. And she's there just doing some work.
Sorry, hello.
Yes, back so soon. Did it go well with the high priest?
Well, we certainly have a job. Yes.
What is good?
Is it?
Is it?
We've been tasked to clear the path to the pilgrimage because apparently there's either monsters or some people preventing the mountain pass of letting your acolytes do pilgrimage. But the High Priestess Adama is his grandson is acquiring us to complete his pilgrimage as well.
Oh, Samuel.
Yeah.
He is a young man of sorts.
He's very stupid.
You said it, I did not. He is very clumsy. He's very aloof. He has potential, believe it or not. I've seen him work. When he is focused and has proper instruction, he is quite capable. He just has to learn to grow up.
One should hope, but what the reason we're here is how long does it usually take for someone to complete this pilgrimage?
See, from Linares, so a day there, 2 days in the jungle, another half day on the mountain, 3.5 days one way, perhaps. So a week total, if you are without delay.
And there's any dangers we should be concerned about? And there's talks of monsters and...
Of course there are. There are many beasts, monsters out in the jungles or
Ooh,
on
what
the rest
sort
of the
of beasts?
island. Take your pick. There are birds of prey, there are large cats, tigers, things of the sort. Other monsters, I have heard of ogres out in the deep jungles, omnivorous plants, the sorts of things.
Oh, Carnivorous plants, you say?
Yes.
Oh, I am interested. I've heard stories of them, but to see one myself.
Well, you will certainly have the opportunity, I have no doubt.
Might you have, do you provide rations for such expeditions? I noticed that the High Priest was a little reluctant regarding food, but Samuel seemed to not have enough on his last one. Was that because it wasn't something that was provided, or did he simply forget?
It's his own fault. He did not ask anyone to help him prepare. He just said, I will go do my pilgrimage now, and left.
Oh, interesting.
But
In
of course,
that
you can secure rations at any of the general store nearby, or at an inn perhaps. Should not be any problems.
Marvelous. We just need to double check our stores, friends.
Very well. Yep.
We don't want to be at risk of running low. I mean, I am quite the wilderness chef, if I do say so myself, as you all know. But we don't want to get desperate. Turtle meat isn't all you think it is.
We'll make sure we double check our equipment. Yep. Sarah, do you know anything about the group of preventing people through passage through the mountain?
I have not heard myself. Of course, my pilgrimage was several years ago, and aside from the old, flora and fauna, I didn't have any issues, but I have heard stories of the latest priests trying to make their way, that there are perhaps a group of people that are preventing people from going inside. I'm not privy to the knowledge, but apparently they are deterring them from completing their pilgrimage, so...
Do you know where those people are? Maybe we would like to have a word with them to figure out what really is happening out there.
I would only assume they are near the mountain itself, as most have gotten that far and then were turned away.
Oh, well, I'm meaning the acolytes, or whatever they're called.
I'm sure, yes, I could discuss and find someone who has personally seen them, but I'm not sure what more information you would get other than people stopped them.
Well, I'm trying to get information on who these people are and what they want and why they're turning people away.
I believe
Or
that
how
that's
many
probably
there
part of
might
your
be.
job, honestly.
Okay. Well, that's all I have. Unless either of you have anything to add.
Oh, I'm sure that even without Hayden on this one, I think the two of you have more than enough power of reconnaissance, do you not?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
We must be safely scoping the area, you see. We can take them by surprise.
My stealth is not very good, but we'll figure it out if we have to, I suppose. Or
Dear, I have seen you turn invisible.
Oh,
I've never
hey. Yeah, so
in the
Yeah, we are
bushes that
so-
you ran into that
we're
time.
so stealth-like that we're invisible.
Highly stealthy indeed.
Yeah.
I noticed Hayden
Good
was
day,
capable
Saria,
of
and I'm
the
just gonna grab
same,
Cooter and
but-
walk away.
Keep her from rambling on any further.
You don't remember when he hid behind the trees?
Yes, very stealthy, like a shadow. Yes, let's go get supplies.
Hey,
So,
between the two of you, we might end up in jail. Me.
We made it
yeah.
out once, we'll make it out again.
We might not be so lucky.
Oh, I don't know how much more I can take. Oh.
Call us the jailbreak bird.
All right. Yep, of course. Let's get our supplies and probably extra rations in case Samuel. He's obviously gonna forget.
Ah, yes, food. I am starving.
Very good. Yes, we'll eat and grab supplies.
So any rations that you want to buy, you can. It's just 5 silver pieces per ration, however much you want to buy. So
And how long was the trip again?
Saria
At
estimated
least
a week total.
Okay,
With
yeah, I think I have enough.
But that's with no holdups.
Mm.
So I might get. You said 5 silver.
Yep, 5 silver per ration.
Ask for it in advance. Oh,
I have silver if you need silver.
no, it's all right, Emmy. I was just saying we should just got money up front, or the trouble we're about to go through.
I was hoping to talk him out of it.
All right, I guess we'll grab some gear and then get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, very well. You can get all of the equipment that you'd like, whatever on the list, and then you can stay in the same tavern and inn, I suppose, that you've been staying at, which I believe will run you. It could be 5 gold for everyone, I think.
5 gold for what?
To stay. Actually, I think that one, no, I think it's. No, it would be 1 gold for everyone. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong chart. That one's not as high as class.
I wish there was an easier way to track my coins.
Yeah, it's in your inventory.
I think D&D Beyond was just. I feel like it's reset the money that I had last session. It's really weird.
Yeah, we have party gold. So I'll just take out the party gold.
I don't know what that is, but I trust you, Mr. Moneybags.
Alrighty. Anything else you all would like to do, or are you just gonna call it a night and meet Samuel in the morning?
Yeah. Call it a night and meet Samuel.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So you stay the night at the Albatross, and without any issue, you get some food on the house for staying, and you wake up the next morning, which is now the 9th of Quartus, ready to go on your adventure, and you head out to the cathedral to go collect Samuel. You make your way back in the right in front of his grandpa's office where he was told to wait. And he's sitting there and he's got sort of a backpack that's just got, you know, when someone like, there's two types of people that pack, right? There's a person that folds things very neatly and puts it all in kind of in place, make sure everything fit. And it looks like that he just kind of shoved this shit in this backpack and it's just like halfway coming out. But it looks like he's got a lot of what you'd suggested he get. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I'm ready to go. And like, I had breakfast, and like, I got all the things. and I got 2 ropes because, like, you know, one might not be enough. And so, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Right. You have your
She
bucket.
was right. He does good with direction.
Oh yeah, and he's like looking through his bag and he's like, oh, what? No, and he's like digging and he goes, oh, and like he just flips it over and it's like clipped to the back of it, like hanging, and it's actually a very intricate piece, made of steel, like a small, think of it not quite as like a reliquary, but like if your whole like church was about smithing, this is probably what a reliquary would look like, made of steel. It has like an opening that you can open up. It has a couple like small, like non-valuable jewels adorned in it. It's like, oh yeah, got it. Good to go. Ready to go.
Oh, well done, son.
I'm actually impressed. Yeah, just put everything back in your pack and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, I knew you'd be impressed. Like, I have that effect on some people sometimes. Like, you know, like I'm really good at like what I do. Like I'm like my grandpa, like really good at like getting stuff for him. So this is like, I got it.
Okay. And how much food did you bring? This could take a week or more.
Oh yeah, I brought like 10 things.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Great job,
Very
dear.
good. All right, let's
Very proud of you.
make our way out.
And he's like, well, hold on. He's like putting all of his stuff back in his bag, and he like can't get it to fit because he didn't put the big things in first, and like he's kind of a mess on like the hallway.
I will just help him.
Okay.
So we can expedite this.
Okay. So so you help out poor old Samuel to get his stuff packed, and he's like, oh yeah, thanks. Like teamwork, you know, like yeah.
Yes. And you brought a knife or some sort of weapon? Walking stick? Something?
Yeah, but like I don't want to like flash it, you know, like it's like keep cool.
Oh. Right. Understood.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like yeah, I got it. Like I got it. Like I'm good.
Excellent.
Fantastic. All right, let's go, please, quickly.
All right, yeah. Sweet. All right. Lead the way.
Actually, I don't know where the exit of the city is, so if you could lead, that'd be wonderful.
Oh yeah,
Or-
okay,
You've
cool.
never been?
Cool.
We do nothing now?
So like now, like we're leaving now.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now.
All right,
Do you
so I'll
have
go.
your stupid bucket?
No, I already showed you that.
Just
Got
making
it.
sure.
All
We're
right, and
leaving right now.
okay, cool.
We're
And
not
then he
coming
starts
back.
he starts to walking, like turns around. He's like, "We're going like now, right?"
Correct.
Right
Yes.
now.
We're all
Okay.
leaving together as a group.
Got it. Yeah. Then he starts
now.
walking. He just like leaves.
Or we just follow it.
Okay. Cool. So he tries to lead you out of the city. And he knows his way around the cathedral. And then he starts heading to the east, where there's some more like shops and like some businesses. And then as you get further out, there's sort of housing and where people are living. And he's like, and then he gets lost. There's like a dead end that he hits, like, oh yeah, I think this is new, so we'll have to go around and go back and then go like out this way to this other gate. And you probably lose like an hour, but like he eventually gets you out of the city. And you all make your way out of Linares proper and the city walls and head out into the wilderness beyond. And you can see as you're looking towards the south that there's a large sort of mountain range far in the distance, and just above the horizon, just this large single peak that is just above everything else. And that is your destination.
So it is
where you're
clear
headed.
where we're going. We didn't need to, because I was gonna go to the library and try and get like a map,
Mhm.
but if we can see it, then it's probably less.
Yeah, like it's the tallest, probably the tallest mountain in the entire continent, Mount Cabradon. Okay, so like we're gonna go there. That's like Mount Cabradon, and we'll just like go, you know, and just yeah, we'll just go.
All right. Just don't stray too far from us, and we'll get you to your pilgrim.
Yeah, like we got this. It's all good. And he just kind of like looks around, just like takes a step outside the city, and then just kind of just keeps walking. And you all are following him, and he's like trying to be confident about it. He's like, I don't have any fucking clue what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna walk and see what happens.
As long as we walk towards the mountain, true?
Oh yeah, so we have to go like that, like there, right there. Like we're all good.
Wonderful.
All right. So, and as you all begin your journey to aid Samuel on his pilgrimage and do a little bit of investigating of what's been going wrong here, that's where we'll take our break for the evening. So, don't go anywhere, anybody, or you can go somewhere, but just come back. Just get you some snacks, get some beverages, stretch your appendages, and we'll be back here in just a few. So
Bring me some snacks too, please.
Yeah, I'll take some snacks, everybody.
Yeah, we'd all like some snacks and some drinks.
One
too.
snack from each of you, please.
Yeah.
All right, see y'all in a bit, BRB. And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've gotten your snacks and secured your beverages for the rest of the adventure for the evening. Where we had left off was our brave adventurers and Samuel were headed towards Mount Cabradon so he could complete his pilgrimage and for them to figure out what the heck's going on with Mount Cabradon. So,
like
and
how
also,
you didn't include Samuel in the brave adventurer sentence.
He's definitely not a brave adventurer. He's definitely not. But if you haven't already, please, if you're watching live, go check us out on YouTube as well. Open up a tab.
Oh yeah, please do. We can get those watch hours.
Help us out
Please,
with
thank
those
you.
hours.
Yes.
I appreciate all of you. And with that being said, let's go adventuring
Let's go.
Adventure.
with your favorite friend.
No, we're leaving him behind. Just kidding.
Oh,
Can we make him carry all our
If he
stuff?
dies, I won't be mad.
I won't be mad either.
He might
your
set it
employer
down
will be
and then
mad
we
though.
won't Get it? Questionable.
It's his grandpa.
Maybe we're doing him a favor, honestly.
Oh, poor guy.
He's just doing his best, and y'all are just shitting all over him. Wow.
Sometimes your best isn't good enough. So
Oh Jesus!
All right then.
Wow.
Wow.
Is that
Here
Mac or
comes
Taj
the
speaking?
a little bit of both here.
Oh, that was too good.
Okay, so you are headed to the south towards Mount Cabradon. Somebody roll a d8 for me.
Got it.
You got it?
Max on the case.
Oh yeah, I got it. I have it in my hand. 5.
A 5. Okay. So this first day, it's pretty clear skies, pretty nice weather. Not too cold, not too hot. You're in the springtime. So things are going well. And you're making small talk or not with Samuel, up to you. And of course, he's just jabbering his usual self along the way. And you come across sort of a pretty wide river over some waterfalls. So there's a river that goes to the falls here, and it seems to be that there's a decent place to cross here, close to the waterfall. You have no idea how deep this river is or what's in it, but it seems that there's a couple of places to step over and go from here. And as you're sort of looking around around this sort of waterfall here, I will say that definitely Cooter and also Emmy, you have both good passive perceptions. you sort of hear some sort of rummaging around. And how this river is, there's a river and then a waterfall, probably 20 or 30 feet. And then down at the bottom, there's also some more land on like a sheer cliff. I guess more like an escarpment than a cliff, I should say. And down at the bottom, you can see just a large creature, sort of with almost a small head with a large body, reaching in with their hands, like trying to catch fish by hand and failing miserably.
Does it look like a monster or a creature?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would definitely say that it looks like, you would know, it looks like an ogre.
Okay.
And you can just,
Oh dear. Do we have to go down that way?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, we need to cross. Maybe it won't see us if we're quiet.
See what?
There's an ogre down there, dear. Can't you? And she's just like, can't you see it?
Timmy's
right.
pointing at it as well.
Right down there. I think it's trying to catch some fish. Maybe if we helped it, it'll just let us pass.
I think we should just sneak by.
Do we know anything about ogres? Are they nice and friendly?
Not normally, but I've never seen one in real life before.
It could just be misunderstood.
make a nature check.
Okay.
Or don't. You don't have to if you don't. If you don't want.
9?
16.
What's my natures?
13.
Can't tell if this is an 8 or a
30?
stinking 3. Or it's a 3. 13, 14, 15.
Alrighty. So, Emmy, what was your roll?
9.
You've heard a little bit about ogres. They're just big, scary, giant things. Not too much there. Azric, probably the predominant myth around ogres is that they're extremely strong and there's not a lot going on upstairs in the old noggin. For Cooter and Taj, you know those things, and also they have absolutely furious tempers, and they're almost completely insatiable and will eat anything, including people, adventurers. They're not very nice things to cross or want to tangle with.
Can I look to see maybe how much fish are in the, like, because it's caching fish at the bottom of the waterfall, right? I
Mhm.
want to know how many maybe we could catch if we could distract it.
How many fish you could catch? I mean,
Yeah.
there's obviously fish in here. Depending on what you're trying to do to catch him, he's just reaching his big ass arms in and just trying to like grab things. It's not going too well.
We could just sneak by. I could help us do that.
Oh, we can try, but I think we should have a plan B just in case.
Well, I was going to use magic to help us, so it's not likely to fail. Well, what you call magic, it's really just anyways.
What do you
Can
think,
cast
Azra?
pass without trace.
I mean, plan B is it hears us and tries to kill us, and we have to either run or kill it.
We could also distract it with a tasty, tasty meal that it can't seem to get on its own. You're
I think
always
that-
so violent.
I think that we should not hurt it if it does not need to be hurt.
I mean, it's an ogre. All it knows is fire. But you're right.
Uh-huh.
Don't need to be an ogre yourself.
Well, sometimes if we need be. I mean, we'll try the fish strategy and make it.
Or we could do the pass without trace strategy.
What is? Sorry, what does that do?
I mean, I told you before when we were on the boat. I said I could just use this, and then I forgot about it. And then I told you about it. But it means that everything will have a hard time detecting us. I'm basically going to ask all the spirits of nature to help camouflage us, and it'll basically give you +10 to your stealth.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, that's not gonna help me.
You don't have to. I think as a group, we just have to succeed. Usually.
I'm
if-
not the
Alright,
most
so what are
stealthy,
you-
but
what are y'all
that's
doing?
just why I wanted a plan.
You go
B.
inside your shell, and then Azric can carry you.
Excellent
No.
plan.
Here where you all assume that I am rippling muscles. I'm gaunt and I'm frail. But I can roll, Cuda.
I think we
just-
should try stealth.
Let's just walk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Grandmother.
Samuel,
We
how
won't let anything
strong
happen
are
to
you, love?
If we
I'm
have
not
to,
very
we could go
strong.
invisible, but I do not want to waste this if we do not need.
No, here, just everyone circle around. Come around me. And everybody hold hands.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, like that.
I'm going to be withdrawn in my shell, but just have my little flippers out.
Yep. And then I'm gonna, I don't know, make a weird dolphin sound and cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay. How many creatures can you affect with this?
All of them. Whoever I want within 30 feet.
Okay.
Ooh.
Got it. Okay.
I put
So
a
you're-
little bit of ashes on all of your foreheads. So you have like a little smudge on you, and now you're good. You got a +10.
On our
Okay.
stealth.
Samuel, it's very important that we do not get the attention of this ogre. But
Right.
Please don't panic. Stay close, and everything will be all right.
Okay.
Very good.
Now what?
We're going to sneakily try to
Wade
pass
through the river across the path.
them. Just follow us.
Okay.
Stay very close.
Gotcha.
Don't scream.
No, I won't do that.
Okay, brilliant.
Cool. All right, everybody. Everybody, roll a stealth roll and let me know. You have +10.
Can I do it with advantage?
I
You have +10 thanks to Emmy.
I got 20.
I have a 20 as well.
Samuel rolled
my
a natural
God.
1.
I got 15.
So that means 11.
Oh, wait. I can. I already know it. Never mind.
I
Can't
got-
know.
Okay, so
Yeah, I actually got like 20 as well. Surprisingly.
what was your total?
It was like 22
Okay.
or something.
Mm-hmm. And then what was Azric?
28.
And then Emmy.
20.
Okay. And then Aj.
20.
Okay. So as you're sort of wading across the river, you're wading across the river, and this ogre is just trying to catch fish, just and just like gets angry and just growls, and just every time he throws his hand in and comes up with nothing. And just over and over. And it's very imposing and terrifying a little bit. To have that you can hear this knowing that they're 20 to 30 feet down below you. So you can sneak by them pretty handily, and you make your way onto sort of a central piece of land, like splitting the waterfall. And as you're moving forward, and Samuel is just kind of keeping up. Like, you all did really well, and he's trying to wade and like splashing a little bit, but the ogre down below doesn't notice you at all.
Yay.
And as you're
That feels
making
worth
your
the spell slot.
as you're making your way across in sort of the middle here, you see another ogre trompsing down on the other side of the bank where you are headed. And you hear him yell something down towards the other ogre. Do any of you speak giant, by the way?
This lasts up to an hour, by the way, just in case that matters.
No, I
do not.
All right, so you hear some kind of grunts like as he's yelling down below, this booming voice, and he walks up to the water and goes to look at to grab some fish on the top side, and he sort of gets down near the banks, and all of you sort of see him, and you lower yourselves down to try and avoid the gaze of this ogre, and this is where Samuel's natural one for a total of 11 comes into play. As
that's 11. That's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but it's not great. It wasn't enough for his perception roll. All of you are fine, and then as Samuel's climbing up to the middle, he goes to stand up, and I assume one of you tries to grab him, and he just like stands out of the water trying to climb out and locks eyes with the ogre on the other side of the bank.
Oh, never mind. Wasted a spell slot. Take it all back.
I mean, to be honest, it's Samuel's fault, and if he hadn't rolled a 1, it would have been fine.
Well,
but
someone had to.
Yeah.
If not Samuel, it would have been me. We all know that.
Okay, so all of you, I need you all to roll initiative for me.
Hey.
Oh, natural 20 for 19. Because -1 initiative.
I'm there with you. High five on the -1.
But I'm also withdrawn into my shell, so I'm going to remember that.
You're in your shell, so I'm gonna put you upside down because you're in your shell. I don't know how else to yeah, there you go. You're shelled up.
That works. I'll have to draw her inner shell, so we have it.
Yeah. And then oh yeah, I'm gonna add Samuel
ugly.
here.
Look at them. This is a beautiful
All right.
map, though.
Azric, what's your initiative?
13.
13. Cooter.
19.
19. Taj.
20.
20. And then Emmy.
5.
5. Okay. Up first is gonna be Taj.
I am going to throw. Well, let me just doubly check my thing. Perfect. I'm gonna throw ice knife at the one on the right.
Down below.
I guess to the left then? I don't know.
This is the one that you successfully sneaked past. So this area is like 20
okay.
or 30 feet down below. So in order to get to you, he's going to have some climbing and some difficulty. So that's what bought you is some time to not have to deal with 2 of them at once.
I see. Okay,
so he's down
here,
there. Yeah.
And I'm gonna move here and then throw ice knife at the other one.
Go for it. What do they need to do?
It is a ranged spell attack.
All right, go ahead and make your roll.
Nothing. And then, hold on, what do I... 11?
11 total.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you need.
Nice.
They're beefy. They're not wearing armor, so.
And then, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
1.
Perfect. They also take some cold damage too.
Yep.
So, it's a spaceship guy, right?
D10, yes. D10 is a spaceship.
He's gonna do 10. Well, it's if you need to know actual, it's 2 piercing and 8 cold.
Got it. So as you hurl this ice knife and across at him, as he's like locking eyes with poor Samuel, and it sort of lodges into its shoulder, and he goes and looks over and explodes into shards of cold right in his face. Doesn't look hurt, looks very pissed off that just happened.
And then I'm gonna move back into the group.
Okay. Cooter.
We don't have the stealth advantage anymore, do we? Just so
She's concentrating
no
on
longer
it,
stealth.
so if you were to try and like break their line of sight, you could try and hide, but there's not much place to do that at this point.
Yeah, cool.
I can make a place to do that.
Checking, so I have all of my okay. Huda is going to now pop out of her shell.
That's a bonus action.
Yes, because otherwise she won't do anything for anybody. And she will pop out of her shell, and she's been like tousled around in all of this like situation, and then just like how far is this? This is really far. That's really far.
Is it difficult terrain because it's crossing a river?
Yes.
Or is it shallow? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really far. Oh. Do I dare? Yeah, I reckon she just popped out of her shell. She's been tossed around. She's like bleh, ray of sickness just randomly in the area.
Okay.
That's her turn.
Why is that your go-to? So
Because
funny.
that's what happened, man. She doesn't want
Just
to hurt
old
the
lady
stuff,
with some
but, like,
IBS over there.
she's not having a good time. The breakfast
you-
didn't sit right.
Are you trying to hit it, or are you just raised sicknessing nothing?
I mean, she kind of tries, but the range, it just kind of goes into like the middle of the
You just puked
river.
over Samuel.
yeah.
You
it
could
just, like,
stand. So you could stand in any of these three spaces and be within range.
Oh, we can.
Yeah, you just move.
Okay, sweet. She pops out and like somersaults over here, and it's like a sad time. How do I? Here we go. She's like, oh, wow! She's like an acrobat, and then she goes,
Gross. All right, make your spell attack.
and where is my ray of sickness? And then we do. Oh, nice. That's an 8.
Oh no, an 8 does miss. Their AC is 11.
After all that. And then
Yep.
she's just like, oh.
Mhm.
So that's her turn.
Okay. This ogre is trying to catch fish and hears spells and things going off. And you hear him sort of asking inquisitively, and you can tell by his tone, but don't know what he's saying. Basically like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you can get that kind of vibe if you spoke giant, but you don't know what exactly he's saying. And he's just kind of yelling like up to this person. And at this point, isn't going to do anything. Azric.
Right. Bonus action hex on this big boy. And I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
I'm gonna target his strength.
got it.
Okay. Does 11 hit?
11's exactly what you need.
All right. 12 damage.
12 damage. You know, starting to make a little dent in this ogre.
I'm gonna move in front of Samuel. Just stay behind me.
Okay. The ogre. Let's see. I need to measure some distances here. He's going to first off move 15 feet. Another 15 feet as he just leaps into the air. He goes, just runs and just leaps onto this middle platform here. And it's 30 feet. Is going to come over here. Jumps and then realizes he can't quite get to you all, so comes over to here. And that's all of his movement. So he just basically jumps in there, jumps in the water, huge splash, and is now up in your face. Samuel. His eyes go about as wide as like saucers. And like he like pulls up his shirt and then pulls up his weapon, which is a light hammer. You think that he may have just grabbed like a forge hammer and took it with him as his weapon. And he just goes, stay back! Oh, stay back! And he backs up. He's not an adventurer, y'all. Emmy.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here. And I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud on wherever I think the optimal climbing location for that guy is, so that he'll have a hard time climbing up.
Gotcha. Let's see.
So wherever it looks like you probably can't climb up where the water is, so probably like right in front of him. Kind of like on him a little, like kind of where his head is, so his head like starts in the fog cloud would be great, but like raised a little bit.
How big is Fog Cloud?
It is a 20-foot. You know what? I'm gonna cast it at second level, so I can do a 40.
A 40-foot radius?
Yes. I want him to be stuck in it for a while, so that we don't have to worry about him. So
That's how big that is.
Perfect.
that's
Hell
fine,
yeah.
because it also I need the verticality of it too, so that's fine.
Yeah. So that
I'll be
the
right
way, yeah, the way that you guys came from is completely obscured from your vision, and it's just like clouds and mist just came into the area and have just completely made it to where you can't see shit behind you all now. You know water's there, you know a waterfall is there, and some ogre, but that's about it. It's a guess at this point. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. Fishies. You see as this ogre is in the water that a large swarm of fish make their way over to the ogre. And think of like piranhas on a feeding frenzy is what's happening here.
Cool.
Oh.
Whoa.
Is that something someone casted, or is that something that happens when you enter the water?
That's they saw something yummy in the water.
I saw lunch.
Okay, that's good to know.
Cool.
Yum 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 yum.
And they
Luckily,
do
it wasn't
hit.
us.
They hit. Do 8 damage on him. As they're all sort of swarming around and biting him. Taj.
I will attempt to put the ogre to sleep.
Okay.
So I need to roll 5d8.
Yep.
I gotta take out all my dice to find all my d8. Alright.
18's not enough. They have more hit points than that.
Well, shit.
He's a big, beefy boy.
Who first?
All right, that's cool.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I can do anything else. I'm so used to a sorcerer where I can like, I want to do this now. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah.
All right. Cooter, there's a very angry ogre taking a look at you.
Yeah, Kuda absolutely panics and like grabs out her Yikawa and just like stabs it. Tries to like stab the ogre right in the eyeball.
You'll have to move close to it.
It's good. It's a 10. What is it?
You can throw it if you want to do it from there, but to stab it, it's like a
Oh,
spear.
reach 5 foot, range 10 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we? Like here. So this reach and range shenanigans. Also, the range is how far you can throw it between
Yes.
10
Exactly.
to 3 foot. Yeah, she does that. She just like fucking piffs the thing at him.
Okay.
Reactionary shot.
Yeah. So you take this this spear-like weapon and just chuck it at this ogre. Go ahead and make your attack roll with it.
Just yeet it.
Yep.
That's a 19.
That definitely hits. Roll a
Hurrah.
roll a d8 and add 1.
7.
Gotcha. 7.
And then she's gonna pop back into her shell for a bonus action again, and just
Going into your shell is an action. Going out of it's
it
a bonus
is. It's
action.
the whole one. Oh,
Yeah.
sad. Then she does it. She just stands there freaking out, screaming. Granny's screaming.
Okay. Up next is going to be this ogre. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially, so their climbing speed is halved in this case. I'm going to make a check here. Okay, they passed their strength check. So if they were minus 30 feet down, at this point, they're going to be at minus 10 feet down. Oh, it actually added them all up. Fun. Alrighty. So this ogre is like maybe here. You can't see anything. It's just like climbing as it hears commotion and stuff. Trying to get the hell out, which I guess y'all have no idea where he is, so you can't see him. So you don't know what happened. You have no idea. Azric.
Right. Over here, big fella. Fire another big old blast.
Okay.
Okay, 15 hit.
Uh-huh.
10 damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna summon a little tenny right in front of him.
Gotcha.
That'll be my turn.
Oh yeah, I forgot to get you a tentacle. Hold on, let me fix this.
Whoa.
It's not that big. It's not that big.
I was about to say, what are you doing?
Tentacle. There you go. All right, anything else?
I think when you create the tenny, you can make it. All right, and I'll smack it with my tentacle.
Okay.
Okay, a melee spell attack. 14.
It hits.
There's a D8 damage. For 5. And its movement is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Up next is the ogre. Move is reduced. Down to there. They are in. Let's see. Okay. So they're going to step out of the water here. We'll take an attack of opportunity from the fishies. Fishies miss. And it is going to try and grapple Cooter.
No.
So he has disadvantage, right? Because he's Hex.
Yeah, he's Hex.
Okay. What did you roll, Cooter?
What do I have? What am I supposed to roll?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics? I'ma choose athletics and call it a 16.
Okay. So it got a 15 thanks to the disadvantage from Azric. So its big, sort of meaty hands just reach out at you, and you just able to push it to the side as it tries to grab you. Okay.
Help! Help!
And Samuel. Let's see how brave Samuel is here. Not brave enough, sorry. He's like, someone should help her. Someone should really help her. Like, really? Emmy.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to that ogre and let out a kind of a flipper, like a dolphin, like situation. And I'm gonna use my sonar, which is just mine's.
Uh-huh.
And he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Their best stat.
Yep.
10 minus 3, that's a 7.
Perfect. Fails. He's gonna take 5 psychic damage.
Okay. 5 psychic
And-
damage.
And if he has to make a saving throw before the end of my next turn, he's gonna have to subtract a d4 from it.
Gotcha. And he's like holding his head like, just like is like angry, confused, like hatred, but confused what to be angry about because he doesn't know what just happened to him.
And that was it. Can I try to pull Cooter away, or would that trigger like an attack of opportunity?
You would have to grapple her, which would be an action.
Okay, so I can't do that. I could give you some curing if you need some heals.
I haven't taken any damage, I don't think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think so. I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. Taj.
I am going to throw a good old fashioned Toll the Dead at him.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw?
It is, yes.
11.
Not enough.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's already taken damage, the damage is a little higher.
Big dice.
Big boy. So it's going to be 9.
9 damage.
Necrotic.
Describe what Toll the Dead does when it kills something.
Oh, the ogre sees like, so it's like a beam of like pictures that like come out of my fingers or whatever. And then like the ogre's like eyes go really wide and like he's like seeing how he's gonna die and then just like has a stroke or a heart attack or like some sort of like traumatic like and then just lifeless falls.
Horrifying. And it just sort of, his eyes roll back and he just falls into the water. And then you see his body go down the waterfall into the river down below. Tutor.
I look at the rest.
Oh, go ahead, Taj.
I was gonna say, I look at the rest of the group and I'm like, is it the time to go? We did nothing to fight the other ogre if they're not here. It seems like there are fish in the water that will eat us.
Not if we eat them first, love. And Kuda runs to grab her ukulele and starts stabbing the water.
Okay, so Cooter's turn.
She just like runs over here and just starts like stabbing because this is where she yeeted her weapon to. And she just starts stabbing at the water.
You can see a little school of fish right here if you wanted to go out further and stab them, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, we're on the safer side over here, yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
And she's just stabbing.
Go for it.
That's a 17.
That definitely hits.
And a 4.
4 damage. All right. Couple.
These dice are beautiful and terrible at the same time.
Yeah, you stab a couple of fish, but there's quite a school of them here. Anything else you'd like to do?
She's just panicking. She's just stabbing.
Alrighty. Next. Let's see.
She's like, let's go!
This is my favorite D&D song, by the way.
Yeah. Nice.
Vibe, huh?
So you hear in this fog cloud, rock sort of like being jostled around, and then you hear footsteps in this area, and then you hear, and it's pretty close to the edge of your fog cloud now.
Okay.
As it just went full send and used all of its movement.
Okay.
Azric.
All right, we should get the bloody hell out of here before that other ogre comes through. So let's
Agreed.
just run. Samuel, quickly. And it's half of the right.
Yep.
I'm just gonna dash.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Or I'll have the tentacle move next to Cooter and try to smack some fish.
Up here or down here?
Up.
All right. Do some fish smacking.
Okay.
Your dash doesn't take you all the way across?
It's double movement in water because it's difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
21.
that.
21 hits, fish.
It takes 2 cold damage and his movement is slowed by 10.
Okay. So Samuel moves. He's 10 feet. He's like, what about the fish? What do I do?
Just run.
So he takes a wide berth. He gets about right here, trying to avoid the big scary fish that are basically like piranha in this area. Okay, Emmy.
Okay. How shallow is the water? Like we can wade through it?
It depends on how tall you are, but for an average person, it's about this high.
About
Chest high.
how high? Sorry, I was looking at the map. Okay.
Chest high, average height. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna use wild shape and turn into a horse.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Okay.
What? Why are you laughing?
It's great.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into a horse.
Amy's a
It
horse.
kind of looks like someone who hasn't seen many horses turn into a horse, to be fair. But anyways, so I turn into a horse, and how many people can fit on my back without
One.
slowing my movement? Just one. And then I'm gonna ride over here next to Samuel and whinny at him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lean my head down in the water so he can climb on.
Oh man, are
I'm worried
you
about him fucking this up again. So
are you a riding horse or a war horse? I don't know what CR you can do.
I can do CR 1.5, I think. So 2. Is it rounded up or rounded
It's down, I think.
So CR 1. Yeah. So I'm just a riding horse, I think.
So a war horse is half, and a riding horse is a quarter. So,
Oh, that would be a war horse. I want to be as big of a horse as I can possibly be.
all right, you are a war horse now.
Does that mean 2 people could
Congratulations.
ride on me?
No, it just means you have a trampling charge if you want to use it.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to get Cooter too if I could, but you
No.
know. Because I
No.
know she's slow, but I also know she can take care. I've seen her run when she has to. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
She's a little liar, pants of fire.
So you have
she
a
acts all old and decrepit, but I've seen her move.
yep. All right, you are a war horse, and you have charged forward, and are whinnying at Samuel to get on your back.
If he doesn't, I'm going to start biting him as a horse. I just want you to know that.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Up next, the fish, and the fish are going to. Let's see. I'm just gonna make a roll to see who they're gonna. I guess they'll attack Cooter because she just stabbed Adam a whole bunch.
She tried.
Okay.
Wait, can I have stomped a fish? 'Cause I didn't use all. I only used one movement as a horse, I think.
Yeah. Next time, remember.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So
Let me
a
think about that.
17 to hit you, Cooter.
Oh, just. My
Okay.
AC is 17.
Oh shit. Okay. You take 11 piercing damage.
Wow.
Damn.
Ow.
Oh, my God.
And they're just like, swarming in like feeding frenzy on you. Taj.
Seeing that all my friends went in the water, I am going to go into the water as well. And I believe I can get to here.
Yep, you can get there. That'd be 30.
And then I'm going to cast Fog Cloud on the whole island thingy that we were just on.
Okay. That's 20
I'm gonna be
feet.
so confused.
It is 20, yeah.
I'm gonna get out and then be right back in.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. And that
Alrighty.
will conclude my turn.
Cooter.
Oh boy, she panic. She's just gonna pop back into her shell from panic. That's
Okay.
it. That's her turn.
You are in
She
your shell.
panicked. She withdraw.
Okay. And the ogre.
I wish there was a toggle for that on my character sheet.
Like in your shelf mode.
Mhm.
Yeah, like kind of like when you have inspiration, where you can just be like, to remind yourself you've done it.
So what I'm gonna do here, with the fog cloud, because it just makes the area heavily obscured, which means that it just blocks vision, and they basically have the blinded condition. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just roll, I guess, a d6 to determine which direction he's gonna run in, either this direction, this direction, this direction, or this direction, because he knows he's going forward, but he can't see shit, so it'll see just which way he goes. So one of you roll a d6. 1 and 2 is here in this direction. 3 and 4 is here. 5 and 6 is down.
I'll roll one.
Go for it.
5.
So he's gonna just run whole ass down this way. So that is. So he runs here. That's his full movement. And he runs diagonal down and then like gets through the fog and just looks and sees a horse in the water and some people. And is going to, let's see. Yeah, I think he's gonna use the rest of his movement and just well, he can't get that far. He can get this far. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. He can't see Taj from there because that's
Around the cloud.
yeah, around the cloud.
And wouldn't we also have the stealth thing still?
You're in the middle of combat and there's nowhere to hide. You're in the middle of a river at this point.
We do have it. You do still have it. You still have it. Pass without a trace. Actually,
fog clouds
was fog cloud
concentration,
concentration?
I think so.
But no, it's down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think about that. That's my bad. New character. Who dis?
Yeah, he's gonna make a he's gonna throw the javelin at the horse that he has. So he's gonna throw at disadvantage because you're out of range. A 12 to your AC. As
To who?
To you, Emmy, the horse.
Oh, as a horse.
You're the
Okay,
horse,
okay.
and I think that a 12 hits the war horse's AC.
Yeah, I think so. Their AC's not very. Or I had it, and then I guess I closed it for some reason.
I think it's an 11.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
You take 13 piercing damage. And this is a large size javelin, not a normal people javelin, so it's a little more damage.
No.
And a nice roll does 13
It's okay.
damage to you.
Still a
He's
horse. for now.
and just hurls it over at you. Good thing you're a war horse, because I think if you were a riding horse, you would not be a horse anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the ogre's turn. Azric.
Oh dear. Let's gonna tentacle smack some piranhas.
Okay.
Emmy or Cooter. That's a nat 20.
All right. Yeah.
Right.
Who
so
first?
we're doing max die and then roll 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Them's the new rules that we all agreed upon.
13 damage of full defrost.
13 damage.
Spicy.
To do what to the fishies, or
He's
I tentacle
slapping him with his
smacks it.
tentacle. There are much fewer fish left in this feeding frenzy than there were. There's still some, but they're not quite as potent as they once were.
Okay. And then I'm gonna duck under the horse and blast the ogre with the Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty.
All right, 19
It hits.
damage is the power of 6 damage.
6 damage. You hit it just center mass right in the chest and he just takes it and looks at you. Anything else?
And I'm gonna, I'll move 20 feet.
And the fishies will get an attack of opportunity on you. Okay. Have you been hit at all this combat?
I have not.
Okay. 13.
Right on the button.
Okay. You will take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Much less potent since there are less of them. Samuel looks at the horse kind of in the water and goes, "Oh, okay, horse lady. Okay, go. And he like go, and like pulls like on like the mane and is like, go. Okay, go.
Bite him.
Okay. Emmy.
I turn around and bite him, and then I will book it.
Okay. Are you gonna use all your speed?
Yes.
So you have 60 feet. So double
Clean off the
movement
map.
is 120 feet. So you can.
Because my goal is to drop him off and come back for someone if I have to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna book it and find a safe place to drop him.
So here, I'm gonna do some of this for you because numbers.
Because the map isn't even that big.
This is 60 feet from where you were, and he's with you. And if you're going to dash, then you have another 60 feet to use to get on land, but he's gonna have to use his turn to get off of you.
But I don't want to drop him right there. I want to drop him way over in the
Yep.
woods.
I'm just letting you know how much what you wanted to do. So
That's fine. He goes before me, so I'm going to use my full dash to just keep going straight as far as I can go.
Yep.
And then I'll wait for him to jump off.
Yep.
Also, I do not need to wait for him to jump off. I can buck him off. Excuse you, but I will let him get off, and then I will come back next turn. So next turn I'll come back.
So at this point, I'll just say you're edge of the map and that he can be somewhere safe if you're just gonna drop him off.
Cool.
We can do that. And then Taj.
I'm gonna dash across.
Okay. Are you gonna try and stay out of? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because of the fish. So.
Yeah, I mean, does the fish?
They already acted, so you can get to here if you dash.
Okay, sure. I will do that.
Alrighty. Oop, you have dashed.
Thank you.
Cooter. You're in your shell.
I am in my shell. So Cooter is in her shell. And then
Which
the
means you're
music
prone.
though.
Whoa.
So she's gonna pop out of her shell, panicking, and then she's gonna expeditious retreat the heck out of there.
So there's a couple things. It's gonna get weird. You're in your shell.
Yeah.
You're prone.
Yeah.
You pop out. Standing up is half your movement.
Yeah.
So you have 15 feet left, and then you can
Yeah, she's
expeditious
trying.
retreat. Yep. And then
Trying. So she gets to like behind Azric.
yep.
Is that right?
So you've got 15 feet left, so you can move this with your regular movement. You have expeditious retreat.
That's like
So
another 15. So
with
yeah.
your bonus action, yep, you can do that, and then you're all the way there. Cool.
Yeah, so you'll basically see her like pop out and then do that thing where she's like trying to Speedy Gonzales, like her feet are just like on the water, but she's like not quite getting there, and then she slowly like
Amazing.
with very, very fast feet ends up kind of catching up.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. And the ogre is going to trumps through the water. Let's see here. They have 40 feet, so They stomp here. And okay.
It just got all Mission Impossible.
I'm having problems measuring. I think he's gonna hurl another javelin at Azric, this time at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, so 16 to hit.
All right.
$11 piercing damage. Okay. Pulls in the javelin and just hurls it across and just sticks in as you're running away. You're making progress as he's slow in the water. He wants to down one of you instead of chase you. So you're making some distance, but it looks very upset at you.
Good.
Azric's turn.
All right. Gonna move my hex to the ogre.
Okay.
Targeting
Nice,
its
little mark.
strength.
Mhm.
And 11 hits, correct?
It does. It's exactly what you need.
Okay. Eldritch Blast straight to the face for 15 damage.
15. Nice. Nice big hit on the ogre. And it's looking upset and a little hurt at this.
I'm gonna move 20 feet.
Okay. Up next, Samuel. So as you just stop and he's just like, are we gonna keep going or what? And you just kind of, I was gonna say you just kick him off at this point.
Yeah, I just kick him off. I just buck him off gently.
Yeah, and he is out of the picture at the moment. He is safely deposited on the other side of the bank under a tree or something like that.
And then I want to run back to the edge of the water. Since
not your
they're
turn
gonna
yet.
have to take their turn. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's Samuel's turn.
Is he gonna do anything? Oh, sorry, I just assumed he was gonna not do anything.
He's not, because he's off the map at this point. So
Okay.
So yep, Samuel is off the map, and then now it's Emmy's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna run back to the edge of the water because they're gonna have to use their turn to get on me anyways. But I'm basically run to the edge of the water and make like a little motion of like get on.
What is it? What's the motion again? Can you show us the motion?
Get on. Giddy up.
Okay. You give the universal giddy up motion as a horse.
Yeah.
And
I just kind of do one of these.
are you gonna? Okay, so you're waiting for one of them to get on you at this point.
Yeah, I don't care who it is, but so whoever gets on me first, I'm gonna. I guess I can't hold a movement or anything, but on my next turn I'll run with them.
Yeah.
So.
Fishies. Fishies are going to swim and keep going after Azric. You have been damaged, right?
Damaged, yes.
And that's a 24 to their bite. They seem that when someone has been injured, they seem much more vigorous in their feeding frenzy. So there are fewer of them though, so their bite won't be as bad as it could be. As I say, you take 9 piercing damage.
Jesus, okay.
Oh, good rolls. When there were more of them, it was 4d6, but it's not anymore. So Fishy's bite, and Taj, it's your turn.
I'm gonna keep running to get out of the water.
Alrighty, they will take an attack of opportunity against you. Have you been injured in this combat yet?
Nope.
Okay. It's a 16, 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You will take, Jesus Christ, 10 piercing damage.
Oh my God.
Why haven't I used fish before?
This is awful. This is how we're gonna die.
Yeah, fuck these
Oh,
ogres.
wait,
Like
I didn't hear how much.
10 piercing.
Am I out of the waters?
Are you gonna dash?
Yeah.
You can be all the way up here if you'd like.
Sure.
All right, you are out of the waters.
Nice.
Cooter.
Panic. Straight panic. How fast my movement? In the water?
So you can move 15, but then you can use your bonus action to move your movement again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So that's
So
15 here, and then
so you move there. That's your move, and then 5 more feet of water.
um,
So
is that like here?
yeah,
Or okay,
that's
cool.
good. Either way.
Yeah, she panicked and just
All right. You still have your action if you want to do anything.
and she also turns around and sees Azric getting mauled by Fosh.
Yeah.
Let's see, what have we got? And she takes out her crossbow and just like spins around like a superhero and just
All right. Make your crossbow roll.
let's see how we go. 13.
A 13 is exactly what you need on those fish. They're AC 13.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Mess them fish up.
And then 1d8. It's a 1d8 minus 1, I think, which is so funny. So it's like 2. Jail.
What's your total?
2.
2. Okay, you got a couple of them, but there's still some fishies swimming around. Alrighty.
And that's it. That's all she got.
Up next is the ogre. So stomp, 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 and yep, he's going to dash. You are within his grasp, Azric. So that is their turn. They just stomping through the water as fast as they can go. Azric.
Azric is going to disengage.
Smart move.
And 20, 30.
Okay.
And bonus action, I'm gonna move the tenny. Not quite sure how far I can move it. Let me double check. Pretty sure it's 30 feet. 30 feet, yep.
Where would you like it?
Kind of go right
There you go.
And that's a bonus action, so that is it. I can.
Gimme.
No one got on me, did they?
No, they couldn't.
No,
They
I thought you
couldn't
were
reach.
Talking about that guy to get on you.
We
Part
were
of-
too busy
For my
panicking.
life, I.
No, I was trying to help you guys. Can I pick Cooter up by her scarf? I feel like a horse could do that if it tried. Just to drag her a little bit. Can I
In
just
your
drag her
mouth,
like
just-
20 feet?
I mean, you definitely could drag her, 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna drag Cooter
You could drag Cooter 30
as far
feet.
as I can. Yeah, I'll drag her 30 feet away.
And what I'll say for the purpose of this is, which I think at this point everyone's gonna go before except for Azric. Once you make it to the end of the map, if you want to escape, you can escape.
Okay.
So you all can escape now, and then it's up to Azric. Then he can just get escape. So
Then I'll drag Azric.
okay.
I didn't think he would enjoy the humility of being dragged by a horse, so I wasn't going to do it. But now that I know that's getting to the end of the map is safe, if that's okay with you, DM,
Yeah.
I would like to grab Azric by the scruff and just drag him through the jungle.
Yep.
That's like
I'm-
some Dead by Daylight shiz right there. Bye, bitches.
Yeah. And I'll ask, so Azric, you're dragged by horse girl Emmy, quite literally. Taj, you can make it to the end of the map if you want to escape.
I wanted to throw Toll the Dead again
Okay.
before I escape, if that's cool.
16 on their wisdom save.
Oh yeah, that's too much. Fine, I guess I'll escape.
Okay. You're out of the picture now. Cooter.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Cooter's running. She's escaping. She gone.
All right. Cooter is now gone too. The ogre at this point, as you sort of run and escape, and as it's sort of injured, sees the fish trying to swarm around it to try and attack it. And as you're kind of running and looking back, you see the ogre reach down and splash in the water and actually come up with a handful of fish and just go "Ah!" and just start feeding his face full of fish. And you were able to get away as he is distracted because he's now finally got a meal. So good job, you all.
Did it.
You definitely did.
I was
You were-
scared though, because we can't take that much damage right now, and those fish hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to my entire life during the last campaign, dude. I'm glad y'all are playing squishies because I'm like, bro, this has been me the whole time.
Yep. All right. So you managed to escape the grasps of the two ogres as well as the swarms of quippers as you're making your way out of here, heading towards the dense jungle. And
I
after
will stay a horse for that hour,
Okay.
and give someone a. Maybe Cooter needs a little time off her feet or something. She doesn't move that fast normally, so I think we'll use that to make sure we don't lose any time.
got it.
She has to
Especially
talk to me
after
while
that.
I'm being a horse because I can't talk back, so
Oh.
I need to know what Cooter's saying.
Cooter's not saying much. She's just trying to. Oh, what a disaster.
Hey, are you
Okay.
gonna like ride the horse the whole time, or like are we gonna share rides and stuff?
The horse turns around and gives him a look that, like, you've never seen a horse make this look. It is a look of a pure. I will bite your ear off, and I will enjoy every minute of it.
Oh yeah, nice horse. Yeah, nice horse.
If it likes you, you should go pet it.
Just a moment, please. I need to recollect myself and healing hand myself. I'm extremely bloody.
Sorry, I'd heal you, but I'm too busy being a horse.
Kuda, if it makes you feel better, love, I was able to snag a fish that you hit with your crossbow, and you could get your revenge by eating it if you like.
Oh, marvelous. I'll make my famous fish rolls.
So do we think that like they're gone? Like are the ogre, like, is that gone, or are they like coming after
It's
us?
still
or...
there. It's just having its lunch right now.
Okay, because
Like, we should probably set up somewhere to rest. Ugh.
yeah, because like I mean, yeah, like I probably should have done something, but like I was like really terrified. Like that thing could have eaten me. Like I'm not like an adventurer or anything. So like I don't know what to do in this case or anything like that. Like, is that cool? Like, are you mad at me or anything? Like,
No, I'm like healing my javelin wound.
Oh,
Our job is to protect you, and clear the path. We've killed one ogre, and it's fine. You're not a combatant. You don't fight. Okay.
well, I mean, like if you're hurt, like, I mean, it looks like really bad. Like, are you okay?
We just need a quick rest and just a short one, and we can continue our journey.
Okay, got it. Okay. Cool.
By the way, my magic is divine.
Oh,
If you were wondering.
well, yeah. I mean, because like you were healing and stuff. Like, let me like help you.
You can help me.
And he just casts Cure Wounds on you.
He's useful.
And you gain 7 HP back.
I take back
And-
everything I said.
Kuda's like, help, help,
Did you
give
say 8
kid.
hit points or 6?
7.
In the middle.
Does anybody else like need any help or anything? Because like I'll do it.
Please, love, please.
And well, I only have like one more, like for now. But like if we like go to sleep and I like tomorrow I can do more. So like I don't know how to pick. So you guys like figure it out and then I'll just do it. Okay. I don't want to make those kind of decisions because I don't want to be like adversarial, like to think like, oh, I didn't want to like help you or.
Here, if it comes between me and somebody else, it'll always be somebody else, love.
Like, save me.
Oh. Okay, cool. Hey, so like I can like help if you want help. If like,
Yes, I will take the help.
okay, cool. And like he just like puts a hand on you and you get 9 hit points.
Nice.
Samuel, you.
I'm just going to healing
Surprised
word
us
myself
all.
as well.
My goodness. No, you did not tell us you were a divine caster.
Well, I mean, that I'm like trying to be a priest for the lightsmith and stuff. Like it's part of like the whole package thing.
You're full of surprises, Samuel. But
I mean, yeah, of course. Like I'm like not like a one-dimensional person. Like there's a lot about me you don't know.
right, well, let's get a little farther away, and then we'll take a brief short rest, and then we'll continue our journey.
Cool. Yeah, I won't like say anything about like stuff that like I totally like didn't see or anything because like I probably would have died otherwise. So like you guys are cool, like we're cool. Like everything's cool. I won't tell my grandpa anything, okay?
Very good.
Awesome. Cool. Which way do we go now?
We're going towards the mountains still.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can we take a look around to see if there's like a place for us to kind of rest up a bit? Is there like a little clearing, or does it seem safe enough?
Yeah, if you wanted to take like a short rest here, you could. Just to kind of, if you wanted to take a minute. Up to you all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it would be a good idea.
We should go as far as my 1 hour course and then rest.
Yep. You're quite a ways away from where the waterfalls were at this point. Yeah, I mean, this is decent terrain, so in like an hour you can go like 3 miles. So or more. All right, so you can find a spot to short rest, no big deal, and do your short rest.
Whew.
Excellent. I'm gonna spend a hit die.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
same. Actually, I mean, yeah, why not?
Up to you all. All right. And then after your short rest, you can continue on your journey. At this point, by the time it gets to make camp in that general time of day, you'll be like at the edge of the jungle. So you'll probably, assuming you'd want to rest before you went in there in the dark. So Okay, cool. So if you want to make camp, somebody give me a survival roll
I can do that.
to make camp. And if anyone wants to try to find some food, you can do another survival roll separate from that.
I'll find the food if you want to make the camp.
14 for camp.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Oh, nat 20 for 22 for
Nice.
food.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. So go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Which one?
A d6.
4.
Yes, you. And then 4. Okay. And then add your survival. So you can find enough food, I think, for 6. Like you usually get 6 rations. So you're going around and you're foraging. Here in this area, like on the edge of the jungle, it's pretty lush. So you can find like tropical fruits, all sorts of stuff. And you come back with a bundle full of just awesome like fruit, banana-like stuff.
Ooh.
Passion fruit, dragon fruit, whatever you want. Whatever tropical fruit that would be in the jungle, you can find it. So mark
Lovely.
down that you got 6 extra rations that you can use in case.
I'll disperse it evenly amongst us so we all get one.
Okay.
Gotcha. Cool.
I guess there's
We
one
all-
extra, so I'll take 2.
Perfect.
That covers our meal for now, or those were extras?
That'll cover your meal for today.
Okay, so
If
we're
you'd
all
like,
good for
yeah.
today. Cool. Thank you.
You're all good for today. So then you retain an extra one, Taj, to carry over. So as you make your camp for the evening, as night starts to fall, you see the sort of looming jungle before you, a couple 100 yards away from where you've made camp. It's a pretty calm and quiet night. You hear the usual sounds of night in the forest in this area. But before we continue on with the rest of our journey, go ahead and call it as the end of this episode tonight.
Aw,
So-
I wanted to do more stuff in the jungle.
Thank you all.
Good point though, because there's still so much to do.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out. If you haven't, please go check out our YouTube. Go watch some of our fun videos. We got awesome drawing time lapses. We have our podcasts, all sorts of cool stuff. But thank you all for hanging out. And
Like and
We
subscribe.
are streaming on Monday. It is a holiday here in the United States. Are we still doing a normal schedule next week?
yeah, I think, we, me
Yeah,
and Moobs and VS talked about it that we're not doing anything. So we'll be here
Cool,
on
cool,
Monday. Got nothing going on. So we'll see you
And
next
I'll be back on Tuesday.
Yeah, and then what we'll do is I'm gonna do a quick poll of who is the MVP
Mm.
before I forget this. And let's see, Rick Cooter,
Clearly, Samuel.
Amy, Taj. I'm gonna put Samuel on there now for the vote.
You better do not.
No, because then that gives it to the stinking DM. We don't want you having
No,
inspiration.
it gives it to Samuel.
Yeah, I guess it's the Samuel.
Hmm.
You may-
We're gonna.
One, to be
He's gonna
fair.
need it if we're
It's
gonna
up to
get
you.
through
It's
this
up to you
episode.
all.
Came in
Majority
clutch.
rules.
I'll
If you
allow
want
it.
Samuel on the vote,
I'll
then
allow it.
okay.
I'll allow
right.
it.
Um,
If
but
Samuel
Yeah,
gets
you have
it,
to
I'll allow
RP
it.
Samuel for the MVP speech.
Okay, let's go in reverse order. And that would be Taj is going to be first. And
Mhm.
go ahead, Taj. Tell people why she thinks she needs the inspiration.
You should not vote for me because I already have inspiration. So you should vote for our useless friend Sam. He is incompetent and will die without it.
Okay.
Not wrong.
And for Samuel,
And to
yeah,
clarify, I'm
so-
talking about Samuel, not me.
yeah, so like I think that I healed some people and like I know I was really scared. Like, but I mean, come on, like an ogre, like I'm just like a kid, right? But like I helped afterwards and like I've been like really cool and I've been leading the party and like walking like, you know, in the right direction and stuff. So like if you want to vote for me, like that'd be really cool. And like maybe I won't die in the future or anything and like go home and see my grandpa because I wouldn't want him to be sad and like cry because, you know, I was left out here to die. But yeah, vote for whoever you want. Emmy.
I only have one thing to say.
Oh yeah, you're a whore.
Okay, Cooter.
obviously you should vote for me for the MVP because I'm the Granny Ninja. Pew pew pew.
And then Azric.
You should definitely not vote for me. I've already been inspired by so many. But if you were to vote for someone, Samuel's full of surprises, but I've never seen a more realistic horse sort of from Emmy. So I mean, sure, do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Perfect. Okay, so there's just a few seconds left on the poll to determine who gets inspiration.
I'm so upset.
So make sure to get your votes in if you haven't already, because your vote's going to count because the race is very close currently. But
Mother Samuel. I'm gonna bite him again next time I turn into anything.
Gets the inspiration, and he's very appreciative. Maybe he won't die next time. So thank you all very much.
You need him alive. Like, it's bad if he dies.
Well, your contract's with his grandpa, so I think if his grandson dies, he's probably not going to be pleased.
Then all of this will be for nothing.
Oh man, so thanks everybody so much for watching. We're gonna be back on Monday for Toma Knowledge.
What is Toma Knowledge, Max?
Well, Toma Knowledge is where we talk about anything and everything D&D. We talk about current news. We talk about how to play the game. We have tips for new players. And I'm going to give a little bit of a sneak peek as we're going to be discussing multiclassing on Monday.
Ooh.
So
Max,
if, you like
if someone wanted
multiclassing,
to attend that, what time would they be able to do that?
that is 6 p.m. Pacific time right here. So come check us out. In the meantime, we will see you all Monday and have a fantastic night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.